Does this feeling sound familiar? You wake up in the morning, and inside you, there's a quiet, crystal-clear lake, a cup filled to the brim with power. And by the evening, you're like a dried-up riverbed, empty, drained, not a single drop left inside. Where did all your morning energy flow? Where did all your life disappear? Let's imagine for a moment that your inner world is a vast, secret garden that only you know. In its very center grows the mighty tree of mastery, which you have watered for years. Near the stream, the delicate flowers of joy and inspiration are blooming. But be honest, this garden also has its gray, clinging vines of resentment strangling the young shoots. There's a viscous, swampy mire of anxiety and thorny weeds of self-criticism that have grown everywhere. And there is only one source of life for this garden, a single river that flows through it. This is the river of your attention. Where you direct its waters, that is what grows. It's that simple. If you water the flowers, your garden will flourish. If you water the weeds, one day they will devour everything. So why is it that by evening, our flowers so often wither while the weeds grow rampant? Because outside your garden, in the twilight lands, live those who have no water of their own. Let's call them the attention thieves. They don't break into your garden by force. They act with cunning. At night, while the keeper of the garden sleeps, they dig tiny, almost invisible channels. Every time your finger mindlessly scrolls through the feed, it opens a floodgate in one of these channels. Every time you get drawn into a pointless argument in the comments, you dig another one with your own hands. They know if they throw something bright, scandalous, or frightening at you, your attention will rush there on its own. You willingly give them the most precious thing you have. And then you wonder why your own garden is a desert. To reclaim your river, you don't need to declare war. You just need to become a wiser, more vigilant keeper of your garden. For this, you only need a short pause and 3 questions. The keeper's ritual. Before you give your attention to anything, an app, a conversation, your own anxious thought, freeze for a second and ask yourself, question 1. What am I about to water? This angry post, this argument, this worry about the future, will they water the flowers or the weeds in my garden? Imagine it literally. You take a hose and point it at the thorny weed of resentment, and it begins to grow right before your eyes. Do you really want that? Question 2. Is this my choice? Or is my river being diverted? A notification sound, a bright icon, a screaming headline. These are the sirens, singing to lure your ship onto the rocks. Are you reaching for them on reflex? Or are you acting consciously because you've decided to? This short pause is the dam that stops the reactive flow and gives you back the wheel. And the third, most important question, what will the harvest be? If I water this every day, this habit, this anxiety, what will grow in my garden in a month? A year from now? Mastery or regret? This question transforms you from a passive consumer into a wise strategist of your own world. These 3 questions change everything. You cease to be a victim. You reclaim your power. And in the end, we won't ask you a question. We will ask for an action. Right now, when these words fade, put down your phone. For just 5 minutes, choose one single living object in your room, a flower, a pet, or simply your own breath, and direct the entire river of your attention onto it. Completely. Feel yourself watering your own garden. because that is the ultimate secret. You are not just the keeper of the garden, you are its son. And everything you look upon with love begins to grow.